How quickly can I get a result in my marketing? What a great question. It's one of the questions I get all the time. And listen, I too care so much about getting a return on my investment because that's what marketing is it's an investment in your business. And I really love to say, y'all probably heard me, you probably heard me say this, that marketing is speed. Marketing is a way to promote your product or service. In fact, that is the definition to promote your product or service, which, as you would likely agree, you have to do to grow a business. So I'm really excited to talk to you really quickly. This will be a shorter episode actually on how quickly can I get a result on my marketing. And I'm honestly just going to tell you a few stories of clients that got results like really quickly and then some that didn't. Because what I can't say is that you will get a result tomorrow. But what I can say is that if you never master your marketing skills and if you never really figure out marketing and you spend money on every single thing else on your business besides really embracing and learning the very skill that can get clients to your door, then I can say that you are likely going to struggle with business and not get the results that you want because you truly, I mean, you agree with this, right? You can't have a business without leads. What is a lead? A lead is just a qualified prospect, or really a prospect. You have to qualify them after you meet with them. Now, some of you are like, no, that's not true. That you sell a retail product online. You're right. You don't have to qualify them. They qualify themselves when they purchase. For most of you, you have a business that's going really well, or you want it to go really well, and all you need is to figure out marketing. If you're sitting there and you're like, man, I just feel like something's not working, and you've really never mastered marketing, it really could be the missing piece. You may be so stinking good at what you do, but if you are not as great at marketing what you do, then the right people can't find you and your business can't grow, right? So today we're going to talk really quickly about some stories and what you can expect as far as like how quickly can you get a result. And really quickly before I jump in, I do want to invite you to the challenge that I'm hosting. So you can click the link below this video and sign up for the challenge, but the challenge is really a place for you to learn what a marketing machine is and how you can build one in your business because everybody else talks about marketing funnels. And the premise remains, it's very important, like the elements of a marketing funnel. But what I teach is something new, and it is about how you can build a marketing machine in your business. And what I love about machines are when you get them going, they work automatically. And what you really want is for people to find you automatically in your business, right? So that is what we will talk about in the challenge. So you can click the link below and take a look at it. And I will tell you this, this challenge is really for two people. It's for people who are either growing and scaling an already established 6 or 7 figure business and they just want to pour gasoline on the fire. You're going to love it. If you are just getting started and you're like, how do I really scale this business and get more people to find me even initially? You are also going to love the challenge. In fact, I speak to both of you specifically on what you need to know for your marketing machine and what matters to you. So you will get so much value from it. So I want to encourage you to join the challenge. So click the link below the video or the podcast. So let's talk about how quickly you can get results. The best way to tell you that is with a story. So I have a girl. Her name is Marissa. She is in Chicago. In fact, if you probably search for her, you'll find her and probably on one of her ads. But her name is Marissa. And I remember she came to the challenge and she was like, okay, Ashley, I've never thought about marketing like this. This is insane. I think I want to learn this. I think I want to learn the skill step by step. And so she enrolled in the program and she got her Google Ads set up first. And that's one of the other things. So many of you have like this looming to-do list of what should I focus on? Or you don't even know what to do with your marketing because there's so much to do that you don't even know where to start, except for the fact that you know you should start marketing eventually and or grow your marketing or change up your marketing, you know it, and it just looms over you because it feels like this stressful black box. And I just want you to know I'm glad we met because I can really help you just have clarity on what you should focus on, when and why. That is my job, and it's what I love to do. So, what I love to do for you specifically. So, Marissa, hairstylist, and I asked her, what do you want? She wanted colors and extensions. Extensions are more profitable, make her more money. And so she set up ads. We talked about the strategy, and she was able to very quickly in her first month get clients from her Google ads. She was receptive to feedback and she was an action taker. And this is what Macy says to me, and I'm going to say it to you. Money makers are action takers. Those of you that are just sitting there and just in this paralysis of analysis paralysis, like they call it, and you're like, God, I know I should do something. You need to just move. You need to go. You just need to act on something because you can't. I told this to Jade. She owns a website and branding agency, and she's in my actually most premium offer, my mastermind. And she told me this morning on my morning walk, she said, Ashley, I have implemented more in the last month than I have in months, or in the last week than she has in months. And it's because she pushed her chips in. She said, I'm going all in, and that forces your hand because you're like, hey, I'm invested. So guess what? You're invested. So you take the action. And so that's actually one of the things I wanted to talk about with the when can I see results? Like I can't guarantee you'll get results at all. Someone asked me, they were like, what kind of results can you guarantee? Like, when can I get a return? You may not. What? Can you believe I'm saying that? You may not get a result if you don't act. That's it. Someone asked me, they're like, does everybody get a result in my program? And I said, absolutely not. They do not, because some people just buy the course and never watch it, or they buy it, watch just a little bit, act just a little bit, and then they stop. They're like, nope, that was painful. I didn't get instant gratification. I didn't get my results in the first week or first month. I'm out. Bye. This doesn't work. And if that is your mindset, I really want to challenge you to reconsider. Listen, anything that is hard on the front end is easy on the back end. And anything that's easy on the front end is hard on the back end. Wouldn't you rather put the hard work in now so that later you can have the easy because you've earned it? You figured it out. Marketing is not a black box. Marketing is not a magic pill. Marketing is not a shot that you can inject and then you get results. It is not that. And I am of the opinion now that too many of here's this cheap course, change your life instantly, $7 affiliate, become a millionaire. It's confusing people. And nobody's really saying what you need to say. And that's that it's hard work. No matter what you want to accomplish, it is going to take it is going to take work, and it is going to be worth it. I cannot tell you. Oh my, why? Okay, I can't keep doing these podcasts because y'all make me cry. Oh, I cannot tell you the feeling in my being that exists when I wake up in the morning and I know I do not have to stress about money. That is like such a weight lifted off of me. And for so long I did. And what I've found is that when people can find your business and it's the right people and you know you can help them, they buy. When you have the right messaging, you have the right process, you have the right heart, you have the right offer, if they can just find you, it can make such a big difference. And that weight lifted off of me, I feel like I can be just such a happier, lighter person because I'm not stressing about it so much. And I want that for you. And it brings my heart utter joy to know that I'm getting to help you grow your business. And what does that do for them? What does that do for you and your family? I want you to know that if you want to learn marketing, it is not going to be easy. It may be simple, like the actual what to do is actually far simpler than you realize. That's why I've created what I've created with this business. It's so simple, but it's not magic and it's not instant. However, also, Marissa got results in her first month. However, also, Glennis, who owns Corey Family Farms, a wedding venue in North Georgia, got results in her first month. Spent $500, made $12,000 in the first month. Lexi, photographer, Park City, Utah, look her up. She's a really freaking big deal. She's so cool on Instagram, way cooler than me. She got a 7-to-1 return in her first month. All of these people I'm going to interview on the podcast so you can really hear their story. But first month, results. So I want you to know it is possible. You can get, let me give you another example. Chelsea works with Lauren, who owns this local boutique called Shop Tenny. Look them up on Instagram. She got a 45-to-1 return in the first day of her ad because there was a sale. 45-to-1. Think about this. Would you trade $1 for 45? Show me somewhere else where you can go tomorrow, set something up in a day, and you trade $1 and make 45. Please go show that to me, because in my opinion, I don't know anything that's legit and legal that can get you that type of return that quickly. So I want you to know it can happen quickly. I also have clients like Rosie. She's an incredible artist. It has taken her time months. Now, she has had campaigns that had a positive return. So when she runs a sale, it works really, really well. But we're still working on for her art with her price point, because it's quite a low price point for now. It's less than $20 for art. So we're trying to figure out, how can you become profitable with a super low ticket printable online product? And so what we're working on now is upsells and order bumps and cross sells. We are navigating that now so that she can have that profitability, but it's taken months. Now, she's grown her email list the whole time. She's gotten more traffic to her website the whole time. She's grown her followers through that a little at a time with ads. So I want you to know there's still growth, there's still progress, but sometimes it takes months. In my experience, it's less common than not. I have a health coach who also traded $200 and got two $1,500 clients, so $3,000 in her first month. I want you to know that it can happen in your first day, week, or month. I had one client turned on a Google ad for her course. Blair, if you're listening, she owns a company called Hodgin Consulting, and she paid less than $1 and got $1,100 sale for their course. That is ridiculous. That's one of my favorite stories, because it's like, are you serious? I mean, you know what? When someone's searching for something as specific as she offers, and they landed on the website and it was like, hey, here's exactly what you're looking for, of course they buy. Do y'all see how fired up I get because you can get results quickly? Like, anytime someone says I'm struggling with sales, or getting people to find my business, I'm like, great news. We're friends now. You can grow your business with the right marketing strategy. And I say that with utter certainty. With the right marketing strategy, the right people can find you. Some of you, you're going to be like Glennish, you're going to be like Marissa, you're going to be like Chelsea. You are going to have wins quickly, and you're just going to be like, where has this been my whole life? Some of you are going to have to fight for it. Some of you are going to be tempted to give up. Some of you are going to spend money, and I'm working with Jill right now. We're doing this. Some of you, Jill spent like $800. And she's gotten some leads, but she's got a few sales of a few different offers. Like, it's not that nothing's happened, but we haven't found it click yet. And it's not been profitable yet. And it's frustrating. But I know that every time you spend money and something doesn't work, it teaches you what isn't working, so you can iterate and do something else. There is always a next step. When I worked at the ad agencies, I worked at over 4 different ad agencies over the last decade. There is not a single client, not one, not one. In fact, yes, zero, that ever came to the marketing agency and was cool paying, I don't know, anywhere from 10 grand a month to 100 grand a month to like have us do their marketing for them. That's even before their ad budget. Like, that's just the management fee. Anyway, there's not a single client that was like, yeah, we're out. Marketing just doesn't work. We're not going to go market. We're actually going to not market our business and tell anybody about it. We're just going to hope it grows. Not a single one. Because when people leave an agency, all they do is go to another agency. No one that is successful with a huge business is not marketing. No one with a hugely successful business did not leverage or have to borrow or have to spend money before they make money. That is how business works. And I feel like too many people are like, no, it's easy. You don't have to borrow. You just pay $3 and sign up and you're going to be a millionaire. That just ain't how it works. I'm sure there's some unicorns. There's always a unicorn. But I feel like I want to tell you today that your business can grow and marketing can change your entire life. It has for me, but it's going to require some work. And also, it could be the very thing that allows you to live the life that you know inside you're so capable of. Like, it could change everything so quickly. Go listen to the last episode, the last podcast about how to market an event that I shared, and you will see how my finances and my stress went from, oh my gosh, I am 100,000 in the negative for this event, to boom, 6-figure months, and now consistently, because I've really nailed my marketing and my messaging, and that's exactly what I can help you do. And it's actually what we're going to talk about in the challenge. So I really know that with the right marketing strategy, your business can grow. And I also guarantee that you won't know what you really can achieve and meet the version of you that you know you're capable of until you really invest in mastering marketing skills. The last thing I want to say is as far as you deciding, like, when can I get my return back? I want to ask you this. What is your result worth to you? What is actually figuring out how to have a profitable, growing, thriving business worth to you? Are you willing to be uncomfortable to be comfortable long term? Are you willing for it to be hard on the front end to have easy on the back end? Because marketing is speed, and people are looking for you right now, specifically for you, and you can serve people in a way that only you can. I've given this example in the past, but I want to remind you that Nike made shoes a long time ago. But guess what? All of a sudden, someone said, I'm going to create OnCloud. I'm going to create Hoka. Those are two shoe brands that, guess what? They're selling a lot of shoes, y'all. They're selling a lot of shoes. And Mikey figured out shoes a long time ago. And honestly, they look very similar, but people buy them. In fact, millions of people are buying these shoes. So just because someone else is doing what you're doing is not a reason not to market your business. It's the very reason that validates that there is demand for what you have to offer, and you need to get your fanny out there and start implementing, because you can't get feedback and you can't make changes and you can't know what to fix until you get out there and market your stinking business. It does not have to be perfect. Type A OCD Ashley had to die a little bit because I had to get it out there for you. This podcast isn't perfect. This YouTube isn't perfect. But what I know is every time I get better and better and better and better, and you will too. You will get better at being on camera. You will get better at launching your ads. You will get better at those email sequences. You will get better only when you do, not when you think, not when you just listen to this podcast, but when you act and you do and you iterate and you don't give up and you surround yourself with people that will encourage you and inspire you and challenge you and hold you accountable to do what you know you're capable of doing. So I want you to pause this video, pause this podcast, and go take a minute and think about what your result is worth it to you. What is it worth to you? What is it worth to your family? What is it worth to your kids? How can you do something different than everybody else that you surround yourself with does, so that you can get a result that is different than everybody else around you gets? It is so the opposite of selfish to be successful. Because the more successful you are, the more financially free you are, the more you can offer yourself and your wealth to those around you and impact their lives. They and your clients are waiting for you. Okay? I believe that. Do you not? I know that you do. You can get a result, but it's only going to be dependent on you and you taking ownership of that and saying, you know what? She's right. It is on me and I'm going to figure it out. And the result is so worth it. You, my friend, I want to meet in the challenge. Okay, you should go market your business. I know you can do it. I believe in you. I really do. And I hope you can feel that. And I hope you see my heart in this. And I can't wait to see you on the next episode. Don't forget, go sign up for the challenge. I'll see you soon.